Hello there folks and welcome back to Strategy Command World War II World at War as we continue our fight to the last bullet against Fafnir in Tournament game 1943 Race to Victory Scenario. Well, we're playing as allies this turn around, and let's see what he's done to us as the mighty Axis powers. Our garrisons. I want to see whether... Come on, dude, you can do more than that. More tanks, which is not the greatest of news. We'll see whether he can stop me now. Unbelievable. He will die, most likely because we cannot finish him off. For many weird reasons. Oh, here we go. The HQ is now in official danger. That's a surprising decision. But it still dies nevertheless, because the ground is not frozen. Really. At least the ground is frozen now, but it's not going to help me much. So he operated away because he needed to actually... He retreated from Smolensk, okay. Why is it the only non-frozen part of the ground? And he caught me off guard. So he made the move with his carriers, so we are free to go in the east. He will die. What a surprise. So is he going to actually go for India? Huh. That would be something. Maybe. Who knows? He will take a hit. Of course, one hit, easy peasy, you know. That's what we do here. Maybe for Suez? He makes a dive for Suez. You are... No, that's the artillery piece. Okay. Forget about it then. I'm going to feed him some more, because why not? Take it 2 points of loss. No, why not? Terrible. Terribly move out. I needed you to stay in that way. And in that capacity. I will need 1 unit to move out in here. I hoped for more. So we see where he's going to decide to make his move. And we will have to react accordingly. We are not escaping from here, so he wants to take care of the Persian income, I would suggest. Now, do we dare to try to withdraw with the ships that we have? Unbelievable. We will swap around, of course. My tank could I'm going to withdraw the forces from behind the river, from behind the line, and we'll put them on the defensive path. Now he's doing that to de-entrench me. Let's be clear about it. We can deploy an HQ somewhere along the line. Now that's nice, it's more income. 15 more MPPs. Let's go. Let's go to fight to the last man. Volkssturm mobilized and have plenty of cores deploy. That will be useful for him. Otoyama. Got a carrier that will deploy not here. That's fine. Now normally I would deploy you in there, but that screams to not only be a small incursion, at least to me. We'll actually think about it though. We need to reinforce you. Need to attach to him. I'm not willing to swap you around like that. And I'm not attacking with you either. Let's do that. Not bad at all. Please don't screw me this time. Good stuff. Now his supply definitely will diminish significantly. Now in China, what do we have? We cannot run because we are too weak. Now we have 1 point of entrenchment, which means nothing, realistically. Now there is a chance that we can actually take care of his zone of control, believe it or not. So, unbelievable. What did I say? Well, there goes my zone of control. Well, that's 4 points, so it doesn't matter, does it? I'm not willing to do that. Need to swing forces around. Let's actually see that. It's 4 points. Okay. Fine. That's all? What a really bad outcome. I'm not sure whether I can afford to move him out like that. Swap around because we need to save you. And that's majority of my MPPs, as you can probably see. Now I should have swapped them around now that I see it. Because we need to... He could have moved to this X if he was down supply, but he's not. Now that's mostly China. You are in trouble. Let's deploy tank in here because what else can we do? Got a nice tank and a shock army ready to deploy. We've got some other issues. Let's see how far can we withdraw from here. Is that possible? That line. Because I'm not dying there. That's what I know. Now that's, well, how to put it? More likely reason that we are going to die in here. Now we know that you're already around here, but I want to preserve you if possible. Now you cannot move out quickly. And we need to take care of Suez Canal. Going there. We need you in Damascus, if I recall correctly, for the Turkey reasons. Almost. Not so close though. And I'm going to take a risk here. I want to cover this hex as well. Now I suspect a ship is in here, because if it weren't, I would be shocked. As I said. We'll return to port then, because what else can we do? Ah, we've got you as well. Evacuate. We have not enough forces to contest that one. But we also know that he doesn't have the forces somewhere else. We know what's going to happen, but we will do it anyway. He's in here? No. That's shock. Truly. I would assume that we'll need those subs. And I will need to reinforce you to whatever measures I can. What are we going to do now? Anything else in here? I'm pretty sure we need to move you out. And I will bring the American HQ, hopefully, to rest in peace. Now that's a tricky one, to put it lightly, because we'll need to make a dive for the India. But the tricky part is that we need to hope that there is nothing in here. Which I will assume there is not. Okay. Let me guess, he will magically bump into it. I should have moved him here, but fine. Back to Port Moresby. Now we have free reign around here, as I've mentioned. We still need to deploy some of those guys out. Why would you do that? In the range of some locations. Where is the other carrier? I'm always losing sight of this one. Upgrade you, Your Highness. Okay, we are in range to strike now. Come on, can't you deploy in here for once? Guess not. Okay, that's pretty much it. I might send you out with your friends. Need to hold on to Sydney. And aside from that, the Pacific seems to be done. It's got some destroyers in here though. Look at that. Suddenly the situation changes drastically. Of course I lose a point, because why shouldn't we? Now that's bad. Because I want to keep a hold of the 6. Unbelievable. As well, what can you do? Just in case some weird shit would happen. Now India, do you have the garrison? No, you don't, but you have that. Which is a nice improvement to our current amount of power. Now let's do that. I think there is a possibility that we can kill one of you. Can you believe that? So let's go with that. Now please. Unbelievable. We need to withdraw. I'd move you back to Brindisi for some freaking reason. Because you are not training. What can you say? Let's do it. I don't care. We'll send in missiles, I guess, instead. At least it improved my odds. I would believe that he is going to run. So perhaps that's why I will leave you as a backup target in case he runs. Might as well. If I do that, I'm not going back. I can go back to D6, but I will die. So I'm not going to do that. I have to prepare some of the missiles back yet again. But you are not surviving because you cannot leave. You are at 0 supply. Does it make any sense? No, it doesn't make any sense. Although it now makes sense. He was training from him. 8, 8. Not sure how that came to be, but fine. So we cannot leave. So back in there. We've got a lot of naval stuff. We'll have to commit somewhere. Now we need to take as many towns as we can because it's the valuable MPPs we're talking about. Paris is at 6 now, and so are most of those locations. Which is good, but we'll have to withdraw at this stage. Although maybe not from everywhere, as it seems. If we can destroy a tank, that would be definitely worth it. We can take care of his zone of control, I believe. The ground is not frozen. We will take a shell, of course, but I don't care about shells. We've got tanks coming through now. Now in here. I would love to take Le Havre, but we can't. Not yet. We can bombard Cologne, potentially. The strategic bombers, and encircle this location to have him at 0 supply. He won't have the forces necessary to counterattack. I believe we can do it. We go. Now. What's in range outside of that? And let's go for the usual stuff. Only one loss. In that case, maybe it's more valuable to actually make him suffer a bit more. Instead. Level 7, level 7. But you should improve his readiness. 76, because you have 1 star experience. 78 by 2%. We cannot send you yet. I don't think so. So I won't. Can destroy some of those guys though. So it's 3 points. It's that a bit of experience. That's not bad. Of course. We take more towns because those are MPPs for the Frenchies, boys. Now he might make a move against Paris, from what I can guess. That's a strong possibility. But we don't care, do we? Did they take the Paris as a capital? Yeah. It was moved back. So the question is, do I move the air power? Ah, I cannot really fly them in range too quickly. Although we could do that. Now, is that release? It should be, as we can see, demoralization value. So let's see. I bet, yeah. Let's go again. A bit more. It will be better. Let's go. Beautiful! Finally, do we get something better than trash odds? No way, bro. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad because I cannot move back from this X. So we have to do something like that. Move you back. Give me that 1 point. Thank you. Kill this clown. Now you will die, but that's the trade I'm willing to take. Ah, Jesus. Move you to Mets. We need somebody in there. Now 3 points, we can do this. Move back to Mets. How unfortunate that we cannot move a bit further. We've got you. Let's reinforce you. At least one of those meager units is down. We know what's going on in there. Now. We need also to protect you from danger. Was it possible? Or did I miss something? I don't know. I think it might be time to send some of our boys down. Especially those that weren't used. user. He's got 2 points of move out from there. Now, do I have something, anything that I can use to blockade? Well, he's got 5 supply anyway. So might as well move. Elite reinforcements, look at that. Well, I won't say no to that. Elite. Now those ships though. Let's land in here. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on there. But I'm going to leave it for myself. Speaking of what's going on, we need to consolidate my carriers around. I'll probably withdraw all this fleet from here. By blockading those hexes. I leave the destroyers around here for now. Speaking of for now, we have to deal with that issue. Resupply. And the trash around. We take how much we can, because all of those are MPPs for the Germans. Two. Any reason why we can't? Is it a light zone of control? Weak. You will have to attach accordingly now. Tauga, how are you doing? 8. So we can attach to from here. That's not giving me much in terms of supply. Perhaps it will need to happen. Unfortunately, the snow is here, but it's also not too surprising. Where is Zhukov? Why are we not attaching to him? Not going to do anything. No, more like the way I would prefer it. Why not? Really? No, nothing. How nice. But lucky enough. Of course. How surprising. Nice. For once. Not worth it. I want to see what's going on in here. 8. Really, still. That's more like it. No. That's also more like it, but we'll take a look at my odds in around here. That's not so shabby at all, either. That's zone of control, though. Lucky one time. Here we go. Of course, we cannot enter it, but we can with you. And with you as well. Not exactly the way I wanted it to go. What can you say? I've already said it one time too many. The things you see here, you won't see it anywhere else. Antoine, why do I bother? I don't know. More supply for you. How many times? Let's stop counting, I suggest. I want to cut him off, the bastard. I will actually move you to better supply. Ah, of course. I won't. Let's move up. It's time. I will need an artillery piece in here as well. I'm not willing to move him in there. Now that's all under control, so he shouldn't be able... Well, he's not going to sacrifice this dude. I don't think so. And he successfully evacuated from the premises, which must be mentioned. Now we'll have the shell for you next time, my friend. I'm even willing to commit to you at this stage. Maybe a few cores, because we have some holes. Got some tanks to buy, the fresh ones, but I'm going to go with the worthwhile armies first. First, buy back cheap units. Then worry about the rest. HQs, all bought. One more coming through next turn. And we'll start dealing with that stuff. Maybe I will even dare to deploy some of you. Oh. In a weird location. Now you don't really need my support too harsh. Actually, you are outside of range. Okay, where to move here? So I won't. But we will retake some more MPPs from other stuff. 0 entrenchment to entrenchment. We'll continue our advance. I moved him here because if the weather is not bad, you can destroy the garrison here and take care of him at the same time. With the help of bombers, of course, which I do not have. Can evacuate via port though. Not sure how I feel about it. We still have a few MPPs left. Let's buy more good units. For the commies. Now, is he going to make a move against the Brits? As I expect. I don't know. But it is possible. Speaking of them, can buy a few units. Americans probably can too. Look at that, tanks. Here we go. Oh, speaking of them, let's not forget about the most important thing. We need some armor for what's about to come. I'm happy to trade one by one armor against the Germans. Oh, look at that! Here we go. I was wondering where you are. Guess I found out. Now the question is that the only one? So what else was that? The 5th tanks. Well, we'll have to send something to catch you. Speaking of catching you, you have moved? Okay. Let's move you out as well. You know what's going to come soon. Unfortunate as it is. But it is what it is. I'm unwilling to do that though. I wouldn't mind having only 2 hexes of those. Appropriate, but we've lost a tank. We'll buy one more. Let's see. Probably I want it rather quicker than later. And we can go with that next turn. Now Brits. We'll find any use for you. And the rest we can save for what we'll need to do. Now that will take some time. Got a few more coming through. And Frenchies, if we will not lose you immediately, are going to invest in some cores as well. Next turn, that is. We'll have to take care of Le Havre. The issue there. Now he's got 2 points, so I'm not going to leave those locations. I enjoy having those mines under my control. How is it that you are not attached? You will out-assist to a lot of folks next turn. We'll unfortunately most likely lose you, but if he decides to go that way, we'll probably be in range to actually clap him once more. Although my armor is not ready yet. We'll deploy soon, but not soon enough. Really, you moved into the fortified town? I didn't receive anything from that. Okay, fine. Anything else I want to look at? Any cheap units to buy back Canada? Well, I need to keep that in mind for the next turn. The Canadian tank is actually better than the core that I bought. Although we might find something in here. I want to reach Truk. Probably some of those, and we are going to attempt to move out toward Manila. An extra carrier that I have deployed in here. That's a strategic bomber or maritime? Let's see. The commies are getting back in strength. You're doing fine. Italy nobody cares about because we don't control you. So Rome. Maybe I will prepare some missiles for Rome to just take it and be done with it. But I will need plenty of cheap cores for that. We'll see. We'll see. And I guess that's it. Let's take a look at the reports. The Germans should have suffered a bit more this turn. Yes, they did. Still around 600 MPs. A bit more. Japan lost a bit. China lost a lot. American lost a lot. British lost a lot. But it will be fine. Wonder what he will do with those. It will still be snowing, but we are going to make a move soon. Okay, let's save. We got a year and a half or perhaps more to go. We'll see. We will see. Maybe a little bit of an amphibious landing from this side of things. Just to keep them spooked. Okay. It received a nice few cores, which must be mentioned. Of course, hit by rough seas next to a port. British soldiers in the Cairo forces parliament call for nationalism of the UK economy. Good to see some snow about. Well, that's a fine amount of MPPs. But I believe that let's wait till the end the message. It seems like his air power might have been moved from the eastern front to the west. We'll see about that. But for now, that's it. Thank you for watching. As we continue our fight to the last bullet against Fafnir in 1933, a race to victory scenario. And hopefully, this save being uploaded correctly, we will be done for now. So let's see. Do it. Do it. Okay. It's done. Well then, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.